Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I totally intend for this to be a Dory short. We have a lot of videos to cover. We have Rinna, who has decided to maintain her racism against Garcelle. Her lack of support against Garcelle. And we have Wendy Williams, who was seen posting today through her Calvin Productions, her podcast, right? And it seems very suspicious to me that they are really trying to push this narrative just as Sherri Shepherd show is coming out. I don't believe that this is Team Wendy. Hold on, guys. I forgot to make Instagram go live. Let's play it one more time.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
We have Wendy Williams' supposed podcast coming out soon. Listen, do I believe that there's a podcast? Yes. I very much believe that there's a podcast coming. Do I believe it's going to be wackadoo? Yes. Yes, I don't know what this Calvin thinks he's doing, but you can't control Wendy's brain. And Wendy's brain flows in and out of reality. So the most Calvin is going to show us how wackadoo Wendy is. How she can't remember things, how she'll flip back and forth, how she'll maintain her hatred for Calvin and then admire him at the same time, how she'll speak more of her personal truth, but every time Wendy speaks her truth, her body becomes more disabled. Calvin, the production company, doesn't seem to understand the human experience. So he is definitely doing this for himself. Even if Wendy wants to beat out Sherri Shepherd, no. And I'm just not in support of even celebrities going on Wendy Williams' show, because even that could be a little bit of revenge, right? I'm going to go on Wendy Williams' show and I'm going to make sure she acts crazy. You don't know what people are capable of. This guy is doing this for himself and doing it for money and selling Wendy a bag of goods. And all we will see is more of a demise. My prayer is that her speaking again brings her back to us. That's my prayer. And we will look at that tomorrow. We'll look at that tomorrow. Or maybe tonight. I haven't decided. And then we have Rinna, who has decided that she's not going to support Garcelle and attacking Garcelle's son. But if anybody had attacked her children, just like she wants everybody to scream and yell about her dead mother, have pity for me. I have a dead mother. Well, guess what, Lisa? I have a dead mother, and I didn't act like you. I know one thing, I have a child, and if anybody touched that child via the internet or whatever, you would see red. And I would sue every single last one of you just for being complicit and just for the 5 fab dummy fabulous hoes just to create clout. I would sue y'all just because. I would add y'all to the lawsuit just so y'all could spend money. But we're not looking at that today. These things are overlapping because they're coming way too fast. Bravo. You created these monsters. And let me tell you what else they did. Before the show started, they decided to stick together. Before the show started. That's why they have this narrative. Oh, poor Dorit got robbed. Dorit robbed herself. And other bloggers like Up and Adam, where in the beginning he was like, I just don't believe that Dorit would do that. Dorit robbed herself. Or she would have no storyline. Call me a liar, allegedly. Call me a liar, allegedly. She robbed herself. And they all got together to not talk about Erica's lawsuit. And they tricked the producers. That's what's funny, that they finally got smart enough to outsmart the producers. Maybe because are these producers different than last year's producers? I don't know. But they all got together with Kyle being the ringleader to outsmart the producers. Wow. What a bunch of smart women they are. And that's why this woman has not brought up her case once. No one has brought up her case once. Because they made a pact to save Erica's ass. But thought that they were going to take down Garcelle and Sutton. And Garcelle tricked y'all's asses. She is not the one, child. Y'all are making a big mistake when it comes to Garcelle. Lisa, look at you. Oh my God, thank you. I dressed and lit a protection candle for Ashanti last night. And you still did it perfectly under the moon because it's 27, 28, 29. You did it perfectly. Thank you. I'll do mine tonight. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yes, Beto, I did hear that. I'm so happy that yet another person is coming out and saying something. I did hear. So what are we going to check today? Today's episode is going to be really short, except for my 8-minute rant on Tom Brady. Has anybody seen Tom Brady? Have you seen him? This is Tom Brady last year. Let's see. This is Tom Brady last year. Pulling the cards. That's Tom Brady last year. Right? You see how healthy he looks, right, guys? I'm just trying to psychically figure out what the hell's going on with this dude, right? But he looks pretty healthy there last year, right? And he gave a press conference because he was late to start his training or whatever football does. And let me tell you something. You're not allowed to be late. The one thing, football is very strict. They don't care if you're $1 million player. Like, they don't play prima donna shit. If you're going to be here, be here. All right? He had made last season his last season, then decided to come back. And this is how he looks at the press conference this year. Let me show you guys. This is how he looks this year. I don't know if you could see it. I'll show you the whole house in order to see it. This is how he looks this year. And I'm saying, what's happening, Tom? Thank you. What the fuck? I'm saying, Tom, what's happening? So, please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Tom Brady. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see, Father God. Tom Brady's your child. He's your love. He's your beloved. Please, God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. 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 All right. Is Tom Brady sick? He looks sick to me. He doesn't look sick to you? He looks sick to me. And I'm going to add, does the NFL know? Does the NFL know that he's sick and brought him back to bring him a salary? Let's see. Lost love, surrender, healing, release. I'm going to have to say almost immediately he is sick. What is wrong with my outfit? Liberation, breaking free from negative attachment. Apprehension, moving out in the world with some doubt and with some fear. I think him not coming back had everything to do as to whether or not he felt like he made a bad decision here. I feel like he regretted his decision. What's going on here? Material and spiritual prosperity. I feel like the NFL knows. Somebody in the upper echelon management, he worked for the Buccaneers now, knows that he's sick. I feel like they brought him back from one last season. I'm curious as to whether or not he's actually going to work this season. And I really feel like they want to send him back with the big bang. Someone in authority made this agreement with him to have him come back. They called him. And at the very last minute, he wanted to change his mind. I think, Tom, you should have followed your intuition. I believe Tom Brady is sick. I'm going to stick to that. Let me just fix my outfit because I can't see. What's wrong here? All right. I'm going to stick that Tom Brady has an illness. Sorry, guys. I believe he is working hard to fight off this illness. I think, I don't know, he does want to be back, but I don't think he has the strength to do this. I just don't think he should have said yes. I think they should have brought him back in a different capacity, not as a quarterback. That's what he is, right? I get the Lover's card. I get the Nine of Wands. He's a fighter, though. I get the Knight of Swords. I think he's going to try his best. And then I get the Queen of Wands. I also get a Queen of Cups. And does anybody know His wife signed Jabel. What's her name? Giselle. Yes, Tom Brady has maintained a very stringent diet for years. He credited his diet for his longevity in football. Yes, I did know that. FYI, his wife Giselle is known to do pre-game rituals. Yeah, I know, she's a witch. He has publicly stated his wife is a witch. Yeah, she's a Brazilian, so maybe she does Brazilian magic. So what? So what? She's openly a witch. Good for her. And he or she has said, you know, if it wasn't for her, I don't think I would have a career. Giselle is July 20th, so she is a Cancer. She's very borderline Cancer. But she is a Cancer. I feel like she encouraged him to go back in one more time. And I do feel like one of his children encouraged him to take the offer. Does he have any boys or does he just have girls? Even if something is off with his wife, what you guys aren't getting is that she's never been a problem to you, the public people. Whatever is going on in this marriage, they have kept it sacred. So I don't know if we're allowed to say something's off with her. Stop being the women that like to attack other women. She has never done anything to the public. Does that make sense, guys? He has stated she's openly a witch. He has never had a problem with it. So sometimes we have to let things go. Something's not off with her. Something's on with the both of them. He has a boy with the ex-girlfriend before Giselle. Got it, Tres Leche. I feel like it's the boy before Giselle. Because I don't feel like, even though this is a little boy, I got an older boy. I think that, hold on. I'm talking about my life. I think that it's an older boy. That's why I was asking if I only knew about the girls, but I don't follow, Tom Brady because I don't follow sports either. But if there's an older child, I feel like he might have also encouraged him to go back in one more time. I think he's too weak. I think it's going to be very interesting how much they play him. But it does look like he wants to keep it moving, but I just don't see him being effective enough. But I believe that they're not going to ruin his stats. I believe this is a very calculated move with management. Sansa, everybody leave the wife alone. Why can't the man just be sick? I'm shocked at my mystical misfits. Y'all are looking up the wrong bark. These two have never had a husband-wife issue. I'm not that kind of psychic. I'm not looking for extra ugly. I'm just saying the man looks sick. Stop thinking that he's sick because she did something to him. Why can't someone just get cancer? You all don't have somebody in your family that just got cancer? If you have someone in your family that just got cancer, then you say, I think somebody did something to Uncle John. Nobody would like you saying that. So stop. I can't accuse anyone of anything. There's nothing here, by the way. I'll tell you what. Take the wife off the table. Nobody ask about the wife. Please, you're ruining the reading. Stop looking for negativity. No one is allowed to ask about the wife, and no one is allowed to talk about the wife. If you guys want to talk about the wife, have your own show. The wife did nothing here. I'm just looking to see if he's sick. I'm going to answer it. He is. What he is sick with, that I don't know. He's just back for another season to give his family money. That's the only reason why he's back. I bet you 2-1 he got his money up front. I can guarantee the minute he walked back in or when he signed the contract, they issued the check right then and there. He is just trying to take care of his money. Forcing their beliefs on others, so worry about his wife being a witch. What does that mean, Mahogany? I think I know what you're saying. Just be clearer. No, Wendy's not coming back. Crazy Wendy's coming back. Wendy's not coming back. Loopty Wendy, you'll see a new Wendy. I'll just call the next video New Wendy. Let's see how New Wendy's podcast is going to do. That guy's taking advantage of her. You know, by the way, oh, the wife is a witch. Nobody is saying that Calvin is taking advantage of Wendy. See how y'all protect men, but want to attack the woman? Like, why am I doing these shows if we can't be healthy, mystical misfits? We've got to be healthier. Nobody attacked Calvin. Calvin Productions. Not one person said, oh, he's taking advantage of her. Because he is. But y'all don't know, y'all don't go after men. You just go after women. Hey, Tiffany. But here's the thing. Here's what I've noticed because I checked out his pictures. He was losing weight last year. I studied his pictures. He's kind of been gradually losing weight. That's what I've noticed. This is not overnight. Go check out his pictures and you'll see he was getting thinner and thinner and thinner. This is not weight loss. This is something else. And management knows about it. And they're just going to spin it. They want to spin it. Also, I think they want to give him an amazing send-off. There's something here that they want to honor him with. And retiring, I felt like he retired, like he made the announcement without preparing anyone. And they were like, why are you doing it that way? Not recognizing that he was retiring because he may have an illness. I feel like they called him back on purpose, are paying him on purpose, because the one thing the NFL has is disposable money. All right. They want to just put money in his pocket, guys. And they want to send him off with the huge send-off. I don't know if we're going to hear about how soon we're going to hear about it. But a lot of times they'll do documentaries. And 5 years from now, it'll be like, we knew, but we wanted to honor, blah, blah, blah. You know what's going to happen. I don't know. Is Marlo in jail? Like recently? I don't know. Why don't you tell me, Smoothie? Did you hear Marlo was in jail? Hi, I am Chrissy. Hi, sweetie. Did you hear that? Guys, he's covering something up. He's sick. And the NFL is deceiving the public. Marlo went to jail? Marlo? Somebody else check for me if Marlo went to jail on a RICO charge. That would be the perfect ending to all her nastiness. Please check that while I go get my cards. That would be a beautiful ending. go to jail on RICO, you ain't coming out. If you go, somebody check. Yes, with other people. That's what I heard. I need other confirmation. Can somebody check that from somebody else? I need more confirmation. He could be having an interesting COVID experience with numerous twists and turns. That's possible. It could be long COVID too. Like, you notice I didn't mention the sickness. So it's very possible. Do you know if he got COVID? Sansa, I think the way they're doing it is by way of deception. So I don't really know how much the doctor knows. I can't really say that. I know whoever owns the team knows. At the end of the day, I hope he's okay. Absolutely. Can somebody check if Marlo's in jail? Because I'm using my phone right now. Anybody? I smell food. Tiffany, he had COVID? Oh, no. Sweet, send me a link. Nobody sees this Marlo charge. Send me a link, please. It's so weird to bring back a sick man to play football. Yeah, but, you know, football's a man's game, right? And remember, football lost a lot of money in 2021 season. They're barely getting it back this season. So Brady might be the one that they're depending on. And it might be a football thing, not just the Buccaneers. So the NFL might be involved with agreeing to this. So it's not the age really, it's the hero, right? He's their hero. Oh no, Sin W. Sin W is like, Spirit just told me he got the COVID vaccine and probably messed him up. I am Chrissy. We're discussing Tom Brady. Thank you, Sarah J. No one sees what you see, Smoothie. Send me a link if you have it. Wherever you found it, send me a link. Maybe it was something old? Yes. Yes, but it's not about the age. I think the NFL is being deceptive, which means I don't think you all realize how much money they've lost. So they're losing money on tickets. They're losing money on merchandising. They're losing money on food. Like, there's a lot of losses here. I mean, what did I hear that they lost like $12 billion over COVID? They haven't quite gotten those people back. And so I think Brady is their hero. So let's parade Brady. One person can do this. One person can revive, the music industry, right? One person. And I think in sports, if you think about it, is there anybody in sports whose name you can call out better than Brady? Thank you. Oh, that's neat. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that vaccine made your mother gravely ill. I was told that for some people that have either something brewing or a pre-existing condition, that it exasperates that illness. All right, Smoothie, I think you got it wrong. I don't think it's what you think it is. I think she got robbed. And maybe the stories are getting convoluted. All right, let's stay focused. But thank you, everyone on YouTube, for clarifying. All right. So, listen. Whatever this is, the NFL is going to get caught out there. So, trust and believe. I don't want you guys to worry. The NFL is going to get their asses played on a platter. If it turns out that this man is sick, all the secrets are going to come out. And if it turns out that nobody says anything, but it comes out that he is sick, trust and believe this reading. Everybody knew, the owner and the NFL, and they need Tom. Remember, him leaving was shocking. They were like, oh my God, he's retiring. Almost like he didn't tell the bosses. Michael Jackson had that kind of power in the music industry. The Beatles had that kind of power in the music industry. Exactly. Who else? Tyra Banks. Right? For big booty black girls. Had that power. One person can change an industry. Tom Brady is the one. He's the golden boy for the NFL. Thank you. They have no other named players on his level, which is why they don't never let him retire. He should have been gone. Hi, Honda. Do you know what I mean? Like, he should have been gone. Thank you, Sin W. Thank you. So, with all that being said, I'm telling you guys know I always hit this out of the park. LeBron James for basketball. Who's the other one? Magic Johnson. Michael Jordan. One person can change the game. One. And it's everything. What's in his natal chart, sweetie? Tiger Woods. Yes. Oh my God. I remember watching golf when I was a kid. Boring. Back in the day, there was no such thing as streaming and cable. There was no such thing. So when golf came on, golf was just on. Boring. Serena is retiring. She can't retire in peace. She got to retire playing her ass out the game, which is what I think they're trying to do with Tom Brady. They want to play him out the game, and they want to parade him as being that success story. What? Wait, what? Who are you? Listen, on the real Wendy Williams online, when they said podcast coming soon, loading podcast, I just put Lord with an emoji face, right? That's all I did. I was like, Lord, emoji face. And then somebody else responds, Miss Tracey, with laughing emojis. Somebody else. This, who are you? Wendy Daytime. It's like, you got a problem? Block her if you don't like it. Girl, this is my job. It's my job. I'm sorry. It's my job. It's my job. So I didn't put that. I just go, who are you? Child? Tom Brady. Yeah, I'm good, fans. I'm good, fans love, whatever. That's right. You might be Tom Brady if you got punched in the head enough. It actually might be you. Love the video. Thank you, sweetie. Whoever you are. He's so cute. I don't know what he's saying here, though. Yeah, I'm good, fans love. Yeah, I'm good, fans love. I don't know how to read that. And then he goes, love the video. Yeah, well, thank you, fake Tom Brady. Thank you, sweetie. All right. Hi, Lottie. At Tom Brady, do you like the oh, y'all are talking to each other. Oh, I didn't see that he answered before. Hey, sexy mama, you better call me sexy mama. Uh-huh. I'm good. Thanks for your concern. My friend told me about the show. Just stop. Just repeat sexy mama again. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. All right. That's okay, Sansa. I handled y'all. One thing I'm not going to do is drag his wife. Don't worry about it. Girl, I did see it. What's going on with them? This girl keeps answering me. Hold on. I said, who are you? They go, your worst nightmare. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. Girl, bye. Oh, child, you don't know my monsters. Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me, crazy. They do go to battle for me. They don't like when I send them, though. They like to do things on their own. They don't like when I send them because they're like, you're using up all your, like, you can't. No, go get them. He goes, it's okay. Chill. I agree. Chill. Everybody chill. Let me do my job. They got the right one to do. Oh. All right. Final outcome. I kind of like the fake Tom Brady. I'm going to leave you up there. Final outcome. Upside down queen. Becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling and demanding. Upside down queen becomes arrogant when authority is challenged. Controlling and demanding. Guys, I think the queen in this case is the NFL. I think it's the NFL. I think Tom Brady should have followed his instincts, and I think he should have stayed out. I think they should have come up with a different plan to showcase him, bringing him back, but in a different position, right? That's what I think. That's what I think. I think that they should have figured it out better. But there are a bunch of knuckleheads over at the NFL. And all they could think is, we are losing money. NFL, we're losing money. I don't think they thought this through, and I don't know why they didn't think this through. I definitely think that he could have been used much better and had a higher position rather than physically trying to save the NFL. See, I don't think it's lazy, Crystal. I think that's mean too. I don't think it's lazy. I can't believe I keep correcting everybody in this video. I think they can't think. See, I think they're bleeding out money. And I think they can't think. Sometimes when you have a bunch of old men, sometimes you got to bring the youth in and have a powwow with the youth. But if they had a powwow with the youth, then the information might leak out. So they couldn't have a powwow with anyone. So I just think they're outdated and didn't think well enough how to bring Tom Brady to fruition, right? How to take his beginning career and end it well, right? So the only thing that they could think of is to put him on the field. I think that was the wrong decision. I think that becomes arrogant when authority is challenged. I think when Brady was like, I'm out, I think he didn't have enough conversations with people. And they didn't allow that to happen. So the queen, the NFL was like, get back here. Think about us. Don't think about yourself. When I think he should have just been thinking about himself. They don't like anyone that's controlling or demanding against them. Upside down queen. Gen Z doesn't follow sports like NFL and MLB anymore. Really? They know they have a problem. He's already promised millions of dollars in sports. Spokesperson's positions. Right. But that's personal. The NFL was like, you're doing this against us, right? You're leaving, but it's against us. So come back and give us this season. And I honestly believe his delay was like, I cannot do this. I can't do this. But if he didn't come back, after saying he would come back, after agreeing, it might have ruined football. Just throw them in the trash, because I don't think there would have been a good comeback. So I think only now are they trying to find the next big thing after Brady. I don't know who that's going to be, but they're looking for the next big thing. Colin? Oh my God, how much do you all love Colin? I love Colin. I always wanted to see him back. But at this stage of the game, I don't think he would be good as a quarterback. I also think that if Colin comes back, Colin needs to come back in a higher position, much like the way I think Tom Brady should have come back in a high position, supporting the NFL, encouraging the players, yet be a part of the NFL not spokesperson, but they just didn't think this out well. They literally thought Tom was, you know what it feels like? It feels like when a 17-year-old says to their mom, I want to be an actor. And the mom goes, oh, that's great. You'll be 18 in a year. And he's like, no, I'm going to be an actor right now. And the mom goes, oh, hell no. Boy, go to bed. And she wakes up in the morning and he's gone. Because she didn't hear him. He said, I wanted to be an actor. A quarterback training program, yeah. I don't know. That's not high level. Like, I don't know what they could have done, right? Because I don't know football. I just believe that they should have highlighted him differently, not as coming back as a quarterback. I'm going to stick to that. But I don't know what it is because I don't know football. If I talk to a football guy, then the football guy would be like, well, they could have did this, they could have did that, and blah, 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 blah. And then I can access it better. But because I don't know football at all I can say to you is that the way they brought him back was to save themselves. The Queen did not like him saying, I'm out. All right, sweeties. I didn't expect to go this long. A lot of chastising this video. We'll see. Front office. Yes, something like the front office, something. But just really just highlighting him. Highlighting this, like, to highlight him to then highlight the NFL. Highlight him to highlight the NFL. But their greed couldn't stop to think. All they know is what they know. And all management knows is get him back here as a quarterback. And they missed the mark on that. So, if you're the real Tom Brady, and even if you're not, you're very respectful. So I really do love that. Even if you're playing games, I still love the way you responded, Tom Brady. Faux Tom Brady. Thank you. For everyone else, thank you. Thank you. Claudine, yeah, that's my point. Like, Jay-Z got all this pomp and circumstance, and it's like, who are you? And it's kind of like, no, I'm not buying the whole Jay-Z thing. Meanwhile, they could have brought Tom Brady in, something like that. That's what I'm trying to say. Not for music, but something similar. You know, or like Miss Shea said, a quarterback training program. Maybe. All right. Shout out to @Tom Brady. So there are 93 people on here. Like the video. I have one more opening for tonight if anybody would like it. But please like, please subscribe. Oh my God, I got to start my work right now. Oh my goodness. I like to take a shower before work. Shit. All right. Like, subscribe, share. Thank you. I can't shower until my work is done today. Darn it. This went longer than I expected. I just want to do 20 minutes. I love you all. I thank you. And I have one availability tonight, but I'm wide open all week. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Bye.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go